Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here. It's Tuesday again, so that means...
No storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
It means I'm still broken from Jim fucking Baker is what that fucking means, man. That was fucking rough.
Yeah, well,
Like, real fucking rough.
wow. It's so good. So good.
So instead of doing something like that, we went back to like the 60s safety films with The Talking Car.
Oh my god.
1969, kind of strange safety
A
film.
little bit.
Not as strange as Ricky the fucking Raccoon or
No,
anything,
no.
but like, you know,
But there
no.
was definitely drugs on this set.
Yeah, probably.
You know?
It starts off with a dad and his son packing up their car for a fishing trip.
Ah, nice fishing trip.
Tackle. Bone. Bone.
Phone?
Bone.
The kid sees his friends across the street and just books it straight, almost into the street.
He's like, hey, I got fish with my dad. They're like, we don't fucking care about you, you're dad.
So he runs out of the street and almost gets fucking hit.
Yeah.
And dad is kind of fucking pissed.
I mean, kind of.
Because they go and they have this talk where dad grabs him by the fucking arms, and I thought there was going to be a shaking death happening here.
Jimmy!
But talks to him very fucking sternly. I mean, very fucking sternly here.
You could have been killed. You know better.
I know.
No. You haven't learned the see and be seen traffic safety rules that they taught you in school.
I learned them, but...
No. If you had, you wouldn't have run out in front of the car like that.
But...
No buts. If that car had hit you, you wouldn't be able to go fishing tomorrow. Or ever. You could have been killed. You're not responsible.
It's like, Dad, you're cutting off the fucking circulation of my arms. You're squeezing me. Yeah, you know, but like, yeah, he had to make it clear to Jimmy that Jimmy's an idiot and he shouldn't just run out in the road, because back in the day in '69, these cars were made of pure steel. They were heavy as shit and huge, you know, and most of the time dashboards were up here, steering wheel's here, you can't see fucking piss. You know, so yeah.
So anyway, dad walks off very disappointed.
Oh, well,
I mean, he just...
when you have a loser son like Jimmy.
I am too responsible. I just forgot. I know the C&B rules.
Jimmy, wash your hands. Time to eat.
Okay, Mom, coming!
So Jimmy goes in to eat, and the car comes to life.
Hungry helper, Jimmy. Yeah, and this is where the drugs kicked in.
Jimmy says he knows the safety rules. I wonder if he really does.
And then Jimmy goes to sleep, and he starts to dream about safety rules and the cars.
Yeah.
I know the rules. C means I must see every car coming towards me. BC means that I must see every driver to be sure he sees me. C and be seen. C and be seen.
I'm so sure that's the last thing going through Jimmy's mind right before he passes out, you know? It's not toys or whatever, you know.
So we get, you know, the normal car, the nowadays 1969 car. We get the slightly older car with the mustache, and then the fucking old-ass, crotchety, fucking pissy, fucking old-ass car.
old-ass car that he's cranked, you know, to start.
But, you know, the mustache car, though, he's got Jimmy's back.
They invade Jimmy's dreams.
Most young boys and girls are good. They know what responsibility means. Give Jimmy a chance. He shouldn't be allowed out of the house.
And somehow the dog gets pulled into this one. I'm sure he enjoyed. You know, he was dreaming about giant sets of balls that he could lick and bones and shit.
Isn't that
everywhere.
what you dream about every fucking
yeah,
time?
but I'm just saying, you know.
So anyway, they test Jimmy on the see it be seen rules thing here.
Right.
Jimmy says he knows the see and be seen traffic safety rules. Give him a chance. Let's see if he really does. Jimmy?
Well, make sure to see and be seen when you cross with a green light. Make sure to see any oncoming car. Then you know you can be seen by the driver.
Not always, Jimmy. You and your young friends are not very tall yet. And it can be very hard for a driver to see you. When you step down into the street, you can almost disappear. Or even disappear completely. Do you understand that, Jimmy?
Oh, yes, Mr. Carr. Now I really know why it's important to be seen.
You know, and of course the normal 69 car, you know, he's like, do you got that, Jimmy? You know, and then you got the crotchety piece of, you know, old raggedy dog car.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, he doesn't understand the rules. And you're just worried about throat cancer, apparently.
And then they talk about two girls almost getting hit.
Yeah.
They saw the driver of a small truck, and he saw them and stopped. So the girls started across, watching to see if other cars might be coming. And sure enough, they saw another car. They saw the driver. But she didn't see them. At least not until the very last second.
Excellent. Jimmy seems to know. But he forgets. He is in trouble for running into the street.
And then they talk about blind spots
With
for
that-
a little
with-
bit.
They got that 70s, 60s, late 60s, early 70s flute music playing through fucking
Oh yeah,
everything.
all of it.
You
Well,
know?
let's hear them talk about blind spots and stuff.
What do you think a blind spot is?
A blind spot is where someone can't see?
That's true.
Let me explain, Jimmy. Every passenger car makes blind spots for the driver. The driver can see you here through the windshield, but not here where a post blocks the view.
You know, it almost makes near-death experiences seem, like...
So the old car is still all fucking pissy, and the dog ain't fucking having it, man.
Oh, the dog's
"Arrgh."
Yeah, he's like, he doesn't understand the rules. And the dog's like, well, dogs can sense evil.
And then, you know, don't straggle.
This boy forgets. He could be a straggler. Do you ever lag behind the group?
Well, only once.
Once?
Guys! Hey, guys! I saw the car and the driver. I saw his eyes. I could see that he saw me. So quick as I could, without running, I finished crossing.
And then, what about bad weather?
What about bad weather? And at night?
Well, we always make sure to be extra careful to see in bad weather and to be sure to be seen. When it rains, Use one of those plastic umbrellas you can see through.
Don't worry about bad weather, right, Jimmy?
And then they talk about, like, having a clear umbrella so you can see through it.
Yeah, they talk about
other stuff.
old
Wear
60s,
white
70s
clothing
cars
and,
with giant blind spots.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why don't we just eliminate blind spots altogether? Big giant glass tubes, we can see everything.
So blah blah fucking blah. The cars are happy now that Jimmy knows the rules.
I am impressed. Jimmy really knows the see and be seen traffic safety rules.
I agree. But he doesn't remember.
Oh, but I do. I will remember the see and be seen rules.
I believe Jimmy should have another chance.
Well, I mean, the old fucker was still going, "Roar!"
Yeah, he was alright now, kind of, because they make Jimmy promise to always follow the rules. Here's them making him promise.
And you promise to practice them every day of your life? Do you?
Oh, yes, sir. I do.
Jimmy's like the real life version of SpongeBob. In his ears, he could probably float with them bastards.
So Dad wakes him up, and the first thing Jimmy talks about is fucking the see it, be seen.
Yeah, he doesn't
rules.
want cocoa wheats or nothing. No, the first thing he says is, Dad, the see and be seen, be deep. And Dad's like, shut up, Jimmy.
No, then they go over the rules again.
Again.
Have you been thinking about those see and be seen rules?
All night long, Dad.
You have? Really?
Honest.
All right. Let's hear them.
Okay, Dad.
They're becoming obsessive compulsive with the rules here.
You know, a responsible young man like you deserves a fishing trip.
Oh, boy. Can Chip go, too?
Of course.
They go to leave to go fishing, but the car talks and Dad hears it.
Hey, mister, you forgot to fasten your shoulder harness and your seat belt.
So I did. Who said that?
He's like, get out of the car, son! Jesus Christ, the car's talking!
But no, Jimmy says this in response.
Maybe it was the car, Dad.
Now that's ridiculous. Who ever heard of a talking car?
And then both old cars show up. They're like, no, we go to hell, Jimmy.
Yeah, I
And then they
wish.
drag him off.
But no, it just fucking ends.
They pull some, like, they tie Dad and they pull him apart, right in front of Jimmy, right before they drag him to hell.
What, like it was like the end, like his hitcher or something?
Yeah, something
They
like
chained Dad in between the two of them.
that. Yeah, something like that.
So-
they were already going dark with him. Might as well go all the way.
So yeah, the talking car. Hey, at least it ain't Jim fucking Baker. I am so happy about that.
Is better than Jim Baker.
God
I think little
damn
Jimmy
fucking right.
turned into Jim Baker.
On that note, for Gunner and Bird, we'll see you next week. And you might be wondering why I'm wearing my Ron Coots shirt for a Happy Craptastic, because we have to film 2 episodes in one day.
Because life.
Yeah, so that's that. I mean, we could have did a Ron Happy Craptastic.
No.
We don't even know if we want to do Ron anymore, period.
Right. Pee off.
I did forget just that one time.
That one time could have been your first and last time.
Oh, yes, I know. One day, some of us were playing, and I almost ran into the street. I saw the car and stopped right where I was. But the driver didn't see me. He kept right on going.
Perhaps Jimmy was in the driver's blind spot.
Blind spot?
Ha! What do you think a blind spot is?
A blind spot is where Someone can't see?